Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all grinding well in Warframe. I'm feeling pretty good today. Good enough to make a clickbait video. Well, it's not really clickbait. I mean, there is some related content here. Just some of the stuff harbors on speculation. So yeah, whatever, it's a pointless video. But the real content is in the comment section down below, or will be in the comment section later on, so be sure to leave your thoughts and ideas down below after you watch this video. Now, if you've watched the recent dev stream number 1, 2, 3 I believe, you'll have found out a lot about the upcoming updates, including a slight spoiler on possibly, or probably even, an Opticor Vandal coming real soon to the game. Or to PC players at least, going by what Rebecca hinted at. If you haven't watched the dev stream or don't have a Twitch account, then maybe check out Tactical Potatoes channel for a summary video. He's pretty damn good at making those, so yeah. The reason why I made this video was to talk to you guys about the Opticor, obviously, and share my ideas on what I'd like for the Vandal version of this weapon to be. This is one of the most powerful guns in the game, and with a new Vandal version of it coming soon, I just wanted to know what you guys think about this gun. Have you tried it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or maybe it's not as powerful as you thought it would be. Sharing my experience on this weapon, I originally got it and wanted to test it out against Eidolons. I mean, huge damage, lots of radiation, must be perfect for Eidolon hunts, right? Well, not really. Let's just say the damage was not as high as I expected it to be. Don't get me wrong, this thing does some unreal damage with the right mods and a Riven. Even without a Riven, it can be quite ridiculous still. I did some digging and found out that the way the Opticor works is the single straight beam you see. Well, there's an AoE around that beam, and according to the Warframe fandom page or wiki, this AoE damage hits the Eidolons first before the actual beam does, which for some reason causes it to be nullified, so you deal a heck of a lot less damage. I don't exactly understand what they mean here. You can go and have a look for yourself at the site. Basically, this weapon is nerfed for Eidolon fights. So then, how about other bosses? Well, for big baddies like Forid, the Opticor is okay, it's fine, though I see completely no reason to use it over my Rubico Prime. If you have a Rubico Prime, you know how awesome that thing is and how it can easily level a lot of bosses in the game. So, can't use it against Eidolons, not really the best for boss fights. For Profit Taker? Well, the impact and slash on the Opticor does next to nothing, so you may want to pick something else with a more balanced set of damage types. So how about for general use then? Well, IMO, I actually kinda enjoy using this. A lot more than the Exergis, that's for sure. The sound effects and feel of the laser as it shoots out is amazing. Really satisfying to vaporize enemies, especially Grineers. But I do have a couple of problems with this thing, the worst being that the Opticor has such a long charge time. 2 seconds in fact. Now if that was 2 seconds for reload, I wouldn't mind really, but 2 seconds to fire a shot each and every time? That's totally unacceptable for general use. If there are like 10 enemies before you, it will take 20 seconds to kill them all. Now I know you don't necessarily have to charge this thing all the way. The Opticor can fire at half charge, and yeah, that's actually how I play this gun in day-to-day missions. It takes some getting used to, but I do recommend if you want to use the Opticor to get used to firing it at half charge. Trust me, it will feel a whole lot better. It will only do half as much damage, but the thing is OP anyway, so even at half charge, you're probably gonna blow away most things in the game. I once read a comment from someone saying, "There's OP in Opticor for a reason." Now besides the charge time, the other trait of the Opticor which I feel is the second biggest problem is that it can't hold a charge. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a PE problem here. Premature ejaculation. If it was like the Lanka where you could hold the fire button to keep the charge and fire only when you wanted to, that would have slightly compensated for the long charge times. But no, once you charge this thing, it's gonna fire in 2 seconds or less. You can interrupt the firing by pressing reload, but then you have to charge again to shoot. So you may as well have shot your load in the first place anyway. This is one area where I really hope the Opticor Vandal will improve on. Along with shorter charge duration, I hope the Vandal version also allows us to hold in the charge so we can release it when it is appropriate to do so. Don't really need more damage. I'd appreciate more innate polarities though. This thing needs some pretty hefty mods, so more polarities would mean lesser trips to Hydron. And maybe a little buff to the crit or status chance. Nothing big, just another 10 or 15% would make it massively more powerful than it already is, and maybe even easier to mod. But that's probably asking for too much. I know, it's not like the devs are gonna watch this vid and be like, that boy is right, we should do as he says. This is just a casual chat with you guys, sharing my thoughts on what I'd love for a Vandal version of this to be. And that means your opinions count as well, so please feel free to let me know what you think about the Opticor and even what you wish for the Opticor Vandal to be like in the near future, hopefully. And if you're wondering how my Opticor looks like this, well, this is just the Elixir skin with these set of colors. So there you go. That's all for this video. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and more importantly, leave that comment. Also, you might want to tap that bell and get notified on my future updates because YouTube is being weird these days. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.